You know, funny people are in short supply.
Yes.
Generally, it's tough to find funny men. This guy's a generally funny man. He didn't have to practice to be a comedian. He was born that way. He will be opening at Caesar's Palace this Thursday night in Las Vegas. Mr. Buddy Hackett.
What?
Am I supposed to go over there or what?
Hi.
I never know what you're up to. Man comes on pushing a 3-foot square box.
Yeah, I've never worked with props in my entire life.
Props aren't bad.
And I always wanted some. So
Are we just going to let that sit there, or?
That's my props.
That's your props.
Yeah.
How are you?
I don't know. I don't know what I've been doing or anything. November, or Thanksgiving, November 1st?
Yeah.
What?
No, Thanksgiving is around the 27th, I think.
No wonder I missed a lot of time.
I haven't seen you for a while.
Well, I worked 5 days in Las Vegas, Thanksgiving weekend, my departure from the old stamping ground, the Sahara. See, now my next job, like you just said, Caesar's Palace. Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So then I usually go up skiing, but the snow wasn't so good, so I sat around the house waiting for it to snow. I had all people...
It didn't snow any place out west, did it?
Yeah, finally snowed, and I went skiing, but
Where?
I went late.
Where'd you go?
I went, see here, I brought it back with me. Okay. A lot of people don't...
Can I come over there with you?
Come over here,
All
sure.
right.
See, a lot of people say there's no snow.
Did you bring this? This is not a prop. This is not styrofoam. How did you get this back here?
Well, there's a place called Snowmass at Aspen.
Right.
And there was some bad publicity. They've been losing a lot of business. People say there's no snow. And they said, I told a girl named Carol Hill, another guy, John Francis, that I ski with up there. I said, I'm going on a Carson show. Would you show them their snow? I said, how am I going to show them? They said, you'll see. And they called Freddie. And
they took this?
And they sent the snow. But I was up there skiing. You can ski. You ski to the top of the mountain.
This is not prop stuff.
No, that's the snow from up on top of the mountain. So there's snow at Snowmass and at Aspen.
This will thrill them back east to see this. You know, this is making a big hit in Ohio right now.
Well, I was going to get snow from Buffalo, but I didn't have a big enough trunk.
God, that's awful back there.
Yeah. One flake would fill this in Buffalo.
This is ridiculous.
You know how many inches they got in Buffalo? 152 inches of snow in Buffalo.
It's about, what, 13 feet of snow?
A lot of snow, yeah.
Good Lord.
And nobody has skis over there because they didn't expect it.
You couldn't get out to ski anyway, could you?
No, but you could strap 2 dead people on your feet.
Oh, that's awful.
It ain't awful. You leave them outside for a while and they get good and stiff. Then you wax their nose and take off.
Get out of here. Real snow. That's cold. That's cold.
And let's see, there was...
Coming from the Midwest, I kind of miss the snow out here in California occasionally. Of course, you can get in your car and drive up when it does snow to Big Bear.
I skied there last week.
For Big Bear?
I was in Snow Summit. I skied Snow Summit, and I made a film with Susie Chaffee. You know who she is?
Sure, she's the very, very lovely-looking former Olympic ski champion.
Well, she's a pretty good swinger, too, you know.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, in case you ever decide to loosen up again.
What are you talking about? If I ever decide to loosen up again?
Well, you know, like now that you're really sincerely married this time.
True. That's right. Aren't you truly sincerely married?
Of course, but I don't got no opportunity to do... No, I don't appeal to nobody.
Oh, come on.
What are you talking about? You think a girl ever somewhere is getting all dressed with a new gown and putting on lipstick and just had her hair done and she's wearing a dress with a plunging neckline and a bra that's pushing her jugs up into her nose and saying, oh, boy, if I can only get Buddy Hackett. You see,
I know that little routine. That's feel sorry for me routine to get him to come. That's the old come on. I know that.
Yeah, and what if I did get him? I mean, what if they did show up? Those days are over for me.
Are they really?
Yes. I had 3 wondrous nights of romance in my soul.
So when you were young? You mean when you were in high school?
No, it's right after I married.
Oh, what?
Yeah. And my wife was lost. Well, we have 3 children. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah, but before you got married, you worked the mountains, you got around, I mean...
I was a virgin until I was 23 years old.
23?
23 years old. And you know what else I found out?
You waited too long?
No.
What?
The other guys lied. They was the same as me.
Really?
Of course, nowadays, kids 14, 15,
well,
they're already doing it on watchtowers and clocks and all like that.
That's a little young.
See.
That's a little young.
What is a little young?
14 and 15, I think, is a little young.
Sure, it's so easy for you to say. But if you were 14, 15 now, and there was a accepted thing of your peer group, would you say like this in the mirror to yourself? I know I can, but it's too young. I'd rather play with my yo-yo. With my Duncan spinner.
You may have a point there that I've overlooked somewhere.
And your point, too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also when Brian had Utah, I skied for one day. I want to say that.
Are you good? You good skier? I mean, can you do do you do a stem Christie?
I'm a parallel skier.
I see. You don't do any of the...
What do you mean don't do? You do that first, till you learn how to be parallel.
Ah.
That's the big... First you start with snowplow turns.
Yeah, I understand that.
Then you go to stem Christianis, then they reshort.
How about the hot dogging?
Yeah.
Where they come over and they do the complete back and they do like gymnastics, a 1.5 with a double twist or something?
No mustard.
And no mustard and hold the mail.
No, that's Susie Chafee. She does that stuff and does it great.
Never tried any of that stuff?
53 years old. I'm glad I could walk.
Oh, come on. It's all up here.
Yeah, sure.
I don't care what it is. My girls will find it. All right. We'll do this. We're coming right back.
See, I usually get more time than...
Well, you're going to get more time. We're back. We're talking with Betty Hackett. We have Cindy Williams and Sandra Van Ofer with us. What else is new in your life besides getting your opening Thursday night?
I worked Saturday at Caesars.
Yeah, I read that you fill in for Harry Belafonte.
Harry Belafonte went for the Golden Globe Award.
Right. And you went up there and...
I didn't know it was a real award, Golden Globe.
Yeah.
I thought he met a girl with yellow breasts.
You're just warming up, aren't you?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but that's not what it is.
I liked it. I liked working there.
Yeah. Ever trace your genealogy back at all? Your name is Hacker, right?
Hacker, H-A-C-K-E-R.
Did you ever trace it back at all? Find out?
Yeah, what I found out was my grandfather's name was Hacker. And the woman that he married, her maiden name was Hacker.
No, come on.
And I didn't think it was wise to go any further. Because to figure out that I'm crazy.
Now, besides that, have you ever really checked into it?
What for?
A lot of people like that. They want to know.
I found out when you go back far enough, everybody's dead. So what good is it?
Well, wouldn't you like to know that you descended from some prophet, biblical times, or some great philosopher or teacher, or early Egyptian comic, or early Jewish comic?
I like the part about the Egyptian comic.
All right,
I want to see the laughs they get when the plague was on all the houses.
Plague was so bad today.
Funny thing happened on the way to work. A kid blew up.
So you never went into that at all?
No, I didn't. I didn't care much about that at all.
Freddie DeCordova told me tonight that you're going to play some colleges. You've never played college concerts?
Well, I played one about 15 years ago, and the dean sent me a letter saying I was the worst, horrible thing he'd ever seen. He really blew up. He went insane. Now, I never knew those were commercial ventures. When I got booked that night for one show, they sold out.
Right.
And they said, would you like to do another show? I said, sure. They said, what do you want for the second show? I said, don't worry about it. Forget it. It's on me. A promoter was doing it. So the promoter made $7, $8 and I got nothing out of it. Well, because I thought I'm doing it for the college.
No, those are regular.
That's why I was upset when I got a letter from the dean telling me how awful I was. So I called him collect, and he took the call, and I said,
An old college
I
expression.
said, why do you send me letters, you old... Oh, nowadays, you can't say nothing about it, because nowadays, anyone that wants to have... is allowed to do it. And I'm totally in accord with that. I like to see it sometime. Because I don't understand even regular style. So I'd like to see the innovations, It's like trying to hold your handlebars on a bicycle without a nut.
I think Schopenhauer originally said that, didn't he? Yes.
Schopenhauer didn't say that.
Oh, I don't-
Ivor Johnson.
Ivor Johnson?
Yeah, he made the first bicycle.
I thought the Wright brothers made the first
Did
bicycle.
they?
Didn't the Wright brothers invent the bicycle?
Yeah, he jumped on it without a seat. That's how they had the airplane. He flew.
He flew off I'll just set him up. You do the punchline.
Yeah. Was lucky one came out. I didn't know where we were going for a while there. Yes, I'm going to play. My son booked me in 2 colleges
All right.
because
Where are you gonna play?
he's in college. I have it written on a paper here.
Well, that'd be handy.
Yeah.
I can refer to
I'm
that.
going to, on February 16th, I'm going to be at Colorado State in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
And on March 12th, isn't that nice? I'm going to have one person there.
No, he's out here. He won't even be there.
And in March the 12th, I'm going to be at Stanford University.
Now, you're going to be delicate when you talk to these
No, I'm going to be
students?
just as rude and rotten as I am anywhere else. I am too old to change now.
Mm-hmm.
I want the kids to know what their folks have been laughing at. But I heard that there's some people who play the college circuit, I look like next to them.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I don't know who it is, but I like to go and watch them.
Yeah.
I figure maybe that's my genealogy. Linda Lovelace traced her genealogy back 10 generations.
My first night back, I couldn't have got Kate Smith.
I just seen Freddie get on the phone. I think that's going out. He never calls up for the time.
A lot of phone calls during the show
Yeah,
tonight.
well... Oh, did he call before that?
No.
I might have said nothing since I'm out here.
Are you putting on a little,
Yeah, I put on quite a bit of weight. I don't
Isn't
even
it
know
the
how...
time for the rice diet again?
No, I'm never going to go on the rice diet again.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
There's a new one out. I saw it's in one of the women's magazines. Egg diet.
An egg diet?
Egg diet, yeah.
A lot of cholesterol in an egg diet.
Yeah, you have high cholesterol?
No, I don't have it, but I don't want it either.
Well, it takes care of the egg diet.
I mean, chickens don't live too long, And if eggs were so good, why would the chickens throw them away all the time? If you ever hear a chicken go... and you play that back at another speed, it comes out... Oh, I want to get rid of this one. He didn't go for the phone.
He didn't go for the phone. That's a non-phone joke. Very good. Very nice.
First one.
Yeah. You still, you don't have any property back east anymore, do you?
No, I have nothing. Yes, I
Did you ever
do.
finish your house out here? You've been working on the house since about 1930. What you bought?
No, we finished the house. It only took 2.5 years to finish it. But when you get a guy who draws plans with crayons, that could happen a lot.
I drive by occasionally. I see your elephant standing in the front yard.
Everyone asks about that
Is that a
elephant.
plaster of Paris? I guess it's plaster of Paris.
No, it is not plaster of Paris.
Well, what is it?
It's cement. It weighs more than a ton, that elephant.
Well, there's nothing wrong with plaster of Paris. I didn't mean to downgrade your
Sure
elephant.
it is. A pleasure to deteriorate. You know how old that elephant is? More than 90 years
You
old.
didn't give me a chance. I was going to guess.
All right, take a guess.
About 89 or 90?
Right on the button, Jordan.
Where did you get it? Where did you get a 1 ton? Did you say 1 ton?
1 ton
Where did you get a
elephant,
1 ton cement elephant?
Well, that elephant used to be in front of the Echo Park Zoo, the children's zoo.
Mm-hmm.
And when the zoo was taken apart, the demolisher was Gene Shakov. You know Gene Shakov? He's a hairdresser.
Yeah.
He cuts my hair.
Mm-hmm. When?
He did it this morning.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I have long hair in the winter because when you ski, and you want to keep warm because most of the heat of the body escapes through the head.
I've heard that.
Yeah. And the fact is, I'm going in Tuesday to have this knit. So Gene Chakov's brother took apart the Echo Park Zoo, and Gene bought the elephant. And he had it in front of his house. He sold the house, he gave me the elephant.
And you've had it ever since?
No, I had it in my other house,
Oh.
then we moved it to the new house. But in the other house, it was hidden. But that's a very valuable elephant.
Well, I didn't mean to say it wasn't valuable.
You mean you could have a real elephant weighs the same thing, but it is messy, you know.
No.
You can't get no pooper scooper for an elephant. You gotta come in with a derrick. Put it in there, Harvey. Whoa!
But you'd have the greatest looking lawn in town. I'll tell you that.
Underneath.
Okay, let me do something. I didn't know there was a cement elephant. I thought it was plaster Paris.
No, it's terrific.
I demeaned your elephant.
I put a mouse next to it now. A 2-foot mouse.
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, because the elephant's supposed to be scared of a mouse.
That's a myth. That's not true.
It's not a myth, it's a myth. That's a boy mouth.
No. A myth is more than one mouse.
Oh.
It's
That's
like a
the
pride.
plural.
It's a plural of
Yeah.
a myth.
A myth of mice.
A whole myth of mice. We're going to be right.
Let me see you say that way now.
Well, I
See?
certainly hope so.
Oh.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.